So one of the questions we get a lot of times is when it comes to property management, what does the property management fee cover? And the property management fee covers a lot of things. Number one, we put all potential tenants through a pretty rigorous screening process. So we handle that complete side for you. Also, when it comes time to finding a tenant, we put the tenant through the lease. And the work just doesn't stop there. Throughout the entire process, we manage the property for you. So any service calls, anything that needs to be done in the middle of the night, if the water heater goes up, the tenant calls us, we handle all that. We set up a online portal that you can access 24/7 that shows the record of your rents when your rents came in and shows any expenses potentially against your account for service work that had to be done. We also set up a tenant portal so the tenant can pay online 24 hours, which is a huge benefit too because the tenants can pay at any given time. We also set up a banking system for you where we can ACH your payments from the tenants within 48 hours of us getting it. So you don't have to wait for us to reconcile at the end of the month. Once we get the actual funds from the tenant, we can get it to you right away. And then if we have to get into a situation where we have to actually evict the tenant, we handle that entire process, which in Maryland is a pretty difficult process, and you really need to know your way around the judicial system when it comes to filing eviction on a tenant. The other thing that we do is we do a move-in inspection for you prior to the tenant moving in. We take 300 pictures, completely inspect the property. We also inspect the property periodically through the tenancy when the tenant's living there. And then we also inspect the property when the tenant moves out. And we do this so that you have an ample record when it comes to security deposits because quite frankly, a lot of times there are disputes over security deposits, and what it comes down to is who has the most documentation. So our management fee, encompasses a lot of different services when it comes to managing your property. Leasing, marketing, handling all the service calls, handling all the accounting for you, handling any potential disputes with the tenants, and then when it comes to the actual eviction side, that's something that we do as well.